Hello guys, so in the last video I have talked about what is the mean of the sample means. So I will begin from there. So we have taken the population of say 4 data points, and these are like 18, 20, 22 and 24. So this is our population. And now we will discuss about our samples. So samples we have taken here for demonstration purpose. We have taken 16 samples out of this population, and the sample size we have taken is sample size which is denoted by n is 2, and we have taken different samples like S1, S2, S3 till S16. The samples are like this: 18 and 20, this is one sample, and likewise 20 and 22, this is one sample, and likewise and so on. So each of the sample has some mean that is denoted by x1 bar, x2 bar, and so on. This is x16 bar. Now the average of all these sample means is denoted by expected value of x bar, which was exactly equal to the 21, which is the population mean itself. This is not necessary, but it happened to be in this case. Now we will discuss about the standard deviation. So standard deviation, so in the previous video I have already discussed that if you have set of measurements, you take the mean of that and you subtract each of the data points with the mean, and then square them and then add them and take the square root, like that. So here our set of measurements is this. So we have to say first one is 18, another is 19, like this, and last one is say 24, and we have average is 21. So what we are going to do is we have to subtract each of them. 18 minus 21, that is mu whole square, plus 19 minus 21 whole square. Likewise we have to do for all the 16 data points, 24 minus 21 whole square, and we have to divide by 16 because we have 16 data points. Squaring, subtracting with the mean, squaring, then adding and dividing by the number of samples we had taken for this case, and then taking the square root of this. So this is the standard deviation for the sample means. It can also be written as sigma over n, where sigma is the population standard deviation, which is sigma over root of n, 2.236 over square root of 2, which happens to be same as 1.58, which is equal to the value which we have extracted from these calculations. So we can say the standard deviation for the sample means is the population standard deviation divided by square root of the sample size. The sample size is 2, which denotes the number of data points which we have taken in each sample, and the number of samples is different, which we are extracting from the population. So S1 is one sample, S2 is another sample, S16 is another sample. So if you take 10 samples, then S1 till S10, and if you are taking 2 data points and in a single sample, then that is the sample size, which is 2. If you are taking 3 data points at a time, then the sample size will be 3. So this is all about which I had to discuss about the standard deviation for the sample means, and in the previous video I have already discussed about the mean of the sample means. So in the next video I will be discussing more about hypothetical testing and so on. Thank you.